position. When you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got a man. It's Coleman. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. On the move, it's Coleman. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up...
Into the house. Touchdown, Flames. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Wallace. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Stevenson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to pass. It's Basco. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Flames have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Makes one man miss. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
The give out of the gun. Makes a pass to Marker. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Basco. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Flames have it with a first and goal. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! The offense cashing it in on that drive. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try.
Oh, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
On the ground, it's Coleman. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And the Flames need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. Past the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Okay, ready? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Flames. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think. You speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Ward. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 11 over North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Vasco. That's caught. It's Coleman. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Now on the option. The pitch. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Randolph. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Nice move to pick up yardage. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quick tempo here for the offense. Now the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. With the catch, it's Coleman. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Got his man. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Looking for space, it's Wallace. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. First down and more. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Finds a little space. Lots of running room. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get up.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Liberty!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team. Touchdown, Flames! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gallagher. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ward. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Mountaineers come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Ward. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it set up on the outside. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 18 to SMU. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Basco. Finds his tight end. Strong, firm tackle. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gives it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Wallace. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Quarterback making adjustments. Under fire. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Flames have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Basco. Quarterback moving. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They feed him again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Ward. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll line up to go for 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. They have to be aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points now to get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gonna look downfield again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Back to pass, it's Basco. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. On his feet at the 40. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Grabbed over the middle. It's Randolph. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Flames will have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Smashes through the tackle. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.